Hello, everyone. Welcome to election result night. My name is Chukudi Kosisochukwezenyi. You can call me Casey. I am your student union president. I have Verity with me here today. Verity, please, you want to introduce yourself to them?
Hi, I'm Verity. I'm also one of your hosts for this evening, and I'm the current post holder for VP Activities.
Thank you for that, Verity. Without much wastage of time, we want to first start by saying thank you to everyone that's been involved in the whole election process. And thank you to all our students who have registered their votes. Thank you to all our candidates who have been going through this election week, campaigning and all whatnot. A massive thank you to all of you. Thank you to our SU for the organization of the election process.
This has been an incredibly challenging week. It's been really different to any other election weeks we've had. Our candidates have shown perseverance through these really difficult times, but they've all shown passion for what they believe in, for making a difference within our student population. So we really wish all the candidates the best of luck.
Thank you very much for that. I agree with you on that. We wish all of them best of luck. We've seen passion run through this week, and I'll say it's pleasing to see this kind of passion run through in the student union. Without further ado, we'll go into the introduction of the accountability board member role. So going into the announcement of the election results, starting with the accountability board members. For those who do not know, the accountability board is a board of elected students. They are there to hold the elected officers, being sabbatical officers, accountable in the work they do, and to ensure that they are as fair and as representative as they could be in their works. So without further ado, I'll be giving you the numbers for the accountability board results. So for the accountability board role, the number of votes cast were a total of 262 votes. And to present to you your new accountability board members, we have India Ellis with a total of 134 votes, and Will Jones with a total of 123 votes. And we have Ron with a total of 5 votes. So at the count of the first preferences, India Ellis and Will Jones have reached the thresholds and are elected.
So we're now going to move on to the sabbatical officer election results. And first up, we have the role of Vice President of Activities. This role aims to represent students across many areas, such as sports, societies, and volunteering. Our candidates for this category are Chuks Obiaha, Madeleine Morton, Owain Gullum, and Ron. The total number of votes cast in this category was 1,482. The number of votes required to be elected is 741. We will now proceed with the count. At the count of first preferences, no candidates have reached the threshold. Ron is eliminated and the votes are transferred. In the second round, Owain is eliminated and the votes are transferred. In the third round, Madeleine has reached the threshold and is elected. Congratulations to Madeleine Morton. Woo-hoo!
So the next result will be that of the Vice President for Education. For those who don't know, the Vice President for Education represents University of Plymouth students on campaigns surrounding improving their academic experiences. So for the role of the Vice President for Education, we have Charlie Atkinson and Ron as the candidates in this position. Total number of votes cast in this position was a total of 1,366 votes. And the total of votes required was a total of 683 votes. We'll now run the count. So at the count of first preference, Charlie has reached the threshold and is now elected. Woo-hoo.
Yay! Our next role up for election is that of Vice President Wellbeing and Diversity. This role leads on campaigns to improve the experience of students in all matters relating to health, wellbeing, equality and diversity. So for the role of Vice President Wellbeing and Diversity, our candidates are Alana O'Neill, Fawzia Ahmed, Takutwa Marera and Ron. The total number of votes cast in this category was 1,305. The votes required to be elected are 652.5. We'll now run the count. At the count of first preferences, no candidates have reached the threshold. Ron is eliminated and the votes are transferred. In the second round, Fawzia has reached the threshold and is elected. Woo!
So we're now at the grand finale, which is the role of the president. For those who don't know, the role of the president, first of all, leads the sabbatical team and represents all students on all matters, both nationally and locally. And for the role of president, we have the candidates to be Emilia Dowse, George Burrows, Joseph Desari, and Martin Nichols. The number of votes cast in this position was a total of 1,527 votes. The number of votes required in this position was a total of 763.5 votes. So let the counts begin. And at the count of the first preference, Emilia Dowse has reached the threshold and is now elected as the new president of the SU.
Woohoo! So we've come to the end of our student election results for this year. A massive congratulations to the candidates that were elected. Also, thank you to all the candidates that ran, for you have made a positive impact within our communities.
Thank you to all the students who voted and used their voice in this election. You have now elected those who will represent you in the next academic year.
So thank you for tuning in. That concludes the session for today.
Thank you.